BWOne here at BWOne.com, and Sony just announced at GDC the PlayStation Move. The PlayStation Move is Sony long-developed motion-controlled technology that they used to call the PS3 wand or the wand. It's now officially called the PlayStation Move, and it's going to be coming out real soon. Now, the PlayStation Move consists of three parts. Obviously, the Move part, which is the motion control, which is the little wand that has a little multicolor light ball on top of it. Then there's what they're calling a sub-controller, which is the second part of it, which isn't motion control but is wireless, and that has your D-pad and analog stick on it. Then the third part, which is the which is going to track all your motion, which is the PlayStation Eye, that's going to track all the motions from it. So it comes in three different parts, and when it does come out, it's going to package with a game as well, and it's supposed to be under $100 from what they say. They didn't make an official announcement on the release date or when they're going to ship or anything like that, but they did say when it does come out, they're aiming for under $100 for the whole package. So that's pretty cool. Early reports from what I've seen and what I've seen so far in video is that it does work as advertised, does work pretty well. It really is precise. You know, we've obviously used motion controls before, obviously with the Nintendo Wii, so they're saying it really does work as advertised. Apparently you're able to play SOCOM 4 with it as well, and it's supposed to be just as good as using a DualShock 3 controller. So that's yet to kind of be proven. I don't know how well that's going to work, but Sony is telling that you can do it with that as well, so that's pretty cool to hear. What I found out was really cool in one of the videos is that they took two of the actual motion controls, two of the wands, and was actually playing a game together at the same time. So, you know, like it looked like it was like some type of sort of fighting game where they were taking one wand and blocking with a shield, and then another one they were fighting with their sword. So that's pretty cool. So I was just thinking, imagine a game such as, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Obviously I was going to pick that one. You know, imagine playing, you know, as Leonardo, Raphael, or Michelangelo, where you have, you know, they have two weapons. They have the sides, you have the sword, and you actually have the nunchucks, and you're able to use each one independently and actually fight all together, you know, with both of them together. You know, obviously, you know, Donatello's kind of left out since he only has, you know, the bow, and he's usually the one I usually pick when I play the, you know, Turtles in Time game and stuff like that. But anyway, that is the PlayStation Move. So what was interesting, I was talking to Thunder from BWOne.com when this announcement was made, and the first thing he said, he's kind of like, I think this is a little too late for Sony. Now, is it? Now, we've obviously been now nearly 4 years removed since motion controls were introduced with the Nintendo Wii, and obviously Sony kind of came out with theirs kind of at the same time with the 6-axis, but we know how well that went off. Anybody play that, forgot that dragon game or whatever it was, I just heard it was, yeah, but you know, so this is kind of commonplace now. Is Sony going to be able to talk those Wii developers that are making those motion control games for the Wii and sort of bring them over to also develop for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Move technology? Now that's going to be interesting to see. Now, you know, obviously Sony has a 10-year product life cycle on this, so that's why they came out with the motion controls for the PlayStation 3, because they plan to have the PlayStation 3 available for the next, you know, 5 or 6 years that it's left in its product cycle. So I'm assuming they're expecting that they're going to be able to pull developers over. But what will be interesting is, you know, Nintendo's almost near the point where it's 4 or 5 years. I mean, they might start to come out with something new, and there'll be a new platform, maybe even better motion controls. Is that going to, you know, keep those Wii developers on that side, or is this going to be do development? Obviously, the best case, you know, for a lot of gamers here, the more games we get to play, you know, the better it is. So if it's on one platform, it'd be nice to be on the other platform there too, as long as the games are not crappy. Let's just hope they're quality games. So I want to know what your thoughts on that. You know, I'm positive Thunder from BWOne.com is going to have his insight on it as well. It'll be reply to his video, and like he said, he thinks it's too little too late. I kind of agree with him a little bit, but I think there's a little window of opportunity for Sony in there, given that you know, they're kind of the only ones kind of doing only other ones doing the wand technology, where Project Natal is kind of its own little thing, and it's kind of be, you know, that's a different type of motion control. So they might be able to get some of that Nintendo segment in there, might be able to get some games to be ported over. I think it might work a little bit, but I do think it might be just a little bit too late for them. Thunder will obviously have his opinion here, and your opinion is also valued as well. So hopefully you share that with a text comment or video response right on this posting right here, on this video right here. So hopefully we hear from you and hear what you think about it. So this is BWOne here from BWOne.com. We're talking about the PlayStation Move, reminding you to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/BWOne.com. That's BWOne.com. Also subscribe to our YouTube page. Just click the yellow button to get the latest tech videos, news, reviews, and analysis out there. Subscribe to our RSS feeds on our website at BWOne.com. And always remember to live your tech world and high definition.